Hey, what's going on, crew? Welcome back into Uncle Leo's farm here out on Stone Valley. Guys, we're moving along slowly. The sheep farm. Yeah, it's slowly getting headway. I mean, the sheep are doing pretty good. The old equipment, well, you can see it. We got flats everywhere. I mean, some of this stuff is in total disrepair, but it's still managing to run somehow. We have been updating slowly, and even through all of this, we're still getting wool from our sheep, of course. We're still getting food for them as well. Things have been working out okay. Guys, the real problem with all of this is really our fabric shop. This fabric shop right here. We can't find good help for it. It takes for freaking ever. You know what? Let me just show you. Let me just show you what I'm dealing with here. I mean, we've pumped this full of fabric a whole bunch of times, it seems like, and I just can't get anything to come out. It's been taking forever. This has been like, feels like months and months, and we can't even get clothes. The plan was to get clothes for old Uncle Leo, and yeah, this is where we're sitting. We'd get like a jump chute set up that, you know, we could maybe find a way to get him out with the laundry. I don't know if I can fulfill this contract. I don't think we can even take them any clothes. I feel like we're in trouble with this. So maybe it's time for another plan? Maybe. So if you guys caught up with us last time, you know that we did diversify a little bit last little bit here. We've been deciding to cut some silage instead on this field here. I might just try to blow this out of the water. Now, we've got 3 fairly good-sized bags full of silage. Let's just pull beside them here. Look at all the silage here, ready to go. And I wasn't sure what the heck I was going to do with all this stuff, guys. Like, look at the amount. We got like 1 million liters of silage just sitting right there. We've got silage we could probably cut at least one more time this season just from this grass. I mean, just look at all these fields. I could probably do it, guys. So we need to find a way to make some money with this. And after talking with Uncle Leo, I think I've got an idea. Okay, don't tell anyone, but it's crypto. We're getting into crypto. You know what? It's for 2 reasons. Number one, of course, for all the sweet cash we'll be able to Uncle Leo. But I mean, all the sweet crypto guys are going to be down in the comments commenting crypto stuff when this is a farm sim video and they don't really understand that. Let's go crypto.
Banks, hedge funds, they're buying up crypto.
Well, we're not really, you know what, the thing we need to worry about with the crypto, of course, is power. We need to find a better way of making some power, and that silage is really going to be part of what helps us all out. Now, we're going to need a lot more than just what we have for silage there, but I mean, that's a good start. I'll show you more about that. We're going to build something, guys. We're going to build a little bit of a power generating plant that may just help us pay to get Uncle Leo out of the big house. I'll get started on that, and we'll talk about that once she gets done. It's all happening today. We'll get into this, guys. See you in a bit. Oh, hold on. All right, guys. Project is done. Well, it's ready to be done. This tree's back here. This is going to be where our secret crypto hideout is going to be at somewhere. That's the small part of the job. Let's be honest. The big part of the job is, well, it's right behind us. This is what took so long. And really, it's going to allow us to do that. So we need this before we can do that. Got it? So I know what you're asking. What is all of this? Well, let me tell you a little bit about it. This main tank right here, guys, this is the coup de resistance. This is the main thing. This is the main, well, whatever. Everything's got to go into this before it could become that. Yeah, that's right. So we're going to be mixing a bunch of stuff in that in order to ferment it. And really, that's what's going to become our power for the most part. Now, we got to dump all the stuff that we need into basically this. Or actually, we could technically dump it in here as well, which our silage may end up going straight in here. That might be a thing. And well, what comes out of that, guys, is getting pumped into our generator here. This biogas generator, that is going to produce electricity. And with electricity, we can do that. Well, not the deer, but the stuff I told you about before in the bushes. The crypto stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know the technical terms. It's just we got to build stuff, you know, in the bushes. Now, I know there's a few other things here. Of course, we've got a tank for, well, this is going to be digestate. And any excess digestate we make from this that doesn't get built as power is going to go into here. And we can sell that off for fertilizer. And well, this right here, well, this, since we are going to need some slurry, is actually going to, well, separate any chunks, get the chunks out of the slurry. And it's going to, well, scoop them down into here. And then we've got manure as well that we can use for, well, fertilizer. And then in behind here, I've got a little torch, and that just burns off any excess stuff that's not going into our generator so that we don't, well, have a huge explosion, I guess. So that's it, guys. That's all of this. Now, let's talk money a little bit, shall we? So we had about $100,000 from various sales and stuff left over from all the stuff we've done this year. However, well, this place cost us well in excess of $1 million to buy, $1.4 million. So we've had to take out some cash, just to say the least. So we're in debt currently $1 million. We're in debt $1 million. And if you think the banks were going to finance my cryptocurrency spending spree right now, you are kind of wrong. We had to dive into one Uncle Leo's, bookies. Let's just say that. We're into $1 million with a bookie. Makes perfect sense, but it could be a problem. Could be a problem. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it will be perfectly fine. No problems at all. So to get this thing started, we need, of course, well, a few things. Slurry, which we don't have right now. We're going to have to buy. Some beet cut, which, man, I hope I never have to get. And, well, silage, which we got lots of. So there's one of three. Whatever. You know what? We're going to have to buy some things. The silage we've got. So it's a lose-lose win. Let's go with that. So we'll start off by pulling some silage out. Now, I think we should be able to use both of the dump spots on this. If I need to, we're going to find out here. I think this is probably more for manure, but it should take it nonetheless. So let's find out if I dump it in what happens here. In we go. Oh yeah, perfect. See, look, it's processing already. I love it. I like that. Yeah, not a bad little system here. We'll slowly load silage up in here. And I don't know how much I could fit into this one, but if we have to, we can go around to the far side, guys. We got lots of room up at the front side if we need to, of course. This is just going to be just a little bit here. I'm going to start making some phone calls and getting our slurry. And, of course, we need the beet cut as well. Man, beet cut. I could probably get some small beet farm going, couldn't I? We'll worry about that later on. Let's just worry about the silage for now. Slurry is going to take some time as well. All right, guys, we're down to about 90-some thousand liters from like 200 in the bag. And take a look at this. Yeah, she's she's pretty full. You know what? We'll close this up for now. We'll let this run, and it could pack all that silage in there, I guess. So I also just ordered everything in. As you can see, we've ordered sugar beets, manure, and slurry. Sugar beets were a little expensive, but the manure and slurry was literally like $1,000 each. No problems there. Silage would have cost us a little bit more, of course, but that's all starting to go into the system now and be distributed. What we do need to do is, make sure everything else is running. I think everything else is good. Power plant is turned on. So as soon as it starts getting methane, we should start making a little bit of cash there, hopefully, and we can get this up and running. Big problem is we just got to get this up and running. That's all. I need to get this going so that we're, could start paying back this $1 million loan I've got out, guys. $1 million. $1 million. Yep. That's a bit.
Several days later.
All right, guys, it's been another month. Things, you know what? Let me just show you around what we got going on out here. You know what? I think things are working out fairly well. Everything, we had no major hiccups on building the whole plant. The crypto is back in there as well. You know what? We'll just go back and take a look. I mean, yeah, all the setup back there wasn't my deal. I don't know what I'm doing back there, but hey, you know what? They got together, we set it up, and now it's just, raking in the cash, really. As long as we can keep, the plant full and producing energy, guys, we're able to sell that back and getting rid of we can sell the energy, we get the crypto from it. Guys, we're making money hand over fist right now. In fact, you know what? Let me just take a look around, see what we got here. I mean, we had 3 silage bags, you remember. We're down to 2. And this one here, we're down to about half left on this. I think it's like 100,000 liters, a little less than that. The other silage bag is basically where we were parked. It's gone. We used it all. But let's just take a little look-see inside here, shall we? And open sesame. So, yeah, this is getting down there. You can see we're down, probably down to the last third. So that's something I'm going to have to consider. We're going to need some more in here in a bit. But guys, the funny thing is, this front tank, I filled this up, and I don't think it's even really... You can look at it. It's almost to the brim still. I can't get up here. I can't jump. There's no way I can jump high enough. It's still pretty much full to the brim right here. So I've got silage in both of those just pumping through. Let's go take a quick look inside the schematics here. Let's take a look at the numbers and see so you guys can see what we're pushing out. Oh boy, look at this. We've got the 41,000 of silage is actually still producing silage. It's still distributing it from the different bunkers we have. So, yeah, we've got lots still in here, I think. Now, the sugar beet cut, the manure, and the slurry, yeah, that's going to slowly decrease. That's fine. We'll order some more. It's not that expensive. It's really not for what we're getting out of this. Not worried about it. So fermenter is running at 100%. The bunkers could be running better. The plant's not great, but it's doing its thing. Torch is not even active because, well, we're not needing it yet. Everything is being used up for power reasons, which, guys, is pretty good, actually. I mean, we've got power being produced for, well, you can see the trailer in the back there. Yeah, that bad boy. You should see all the mining rigs we got in there. And I know you guys are dying to know how much, well, what the damage is. What have we done? Let's just take a look, shall we? Let's go into our finance page. Let me show you the ledger of this biogas plant. You know we were $1 million in debt. It cost us about $1.1 million to build this setup. And in the course of 1 month, guys, we now have $1.4 million. We made 1.4. Where is it? Where is it? Look at this. We made like $1.5 million. We made $1.5 million. Huh? How? What is that? That's ridiculous. $1.5 million from our biogas. I mean, we sold some wool, of course, some bales here and there, but look at this. $1.5 million. We can pay back our loan. I don't need to worry about getting my kneecaps broken. So there you go. Just wired the money back to the bookie, and we're definitely in the clear, guys. We're making so much money off this. We're gonna be able to pay for the best that money could buy to get Uncle Leo out of the clink. Does anyone have the number for Al Sharpton? Just wondering.
Chewbacca is a Wookiee from the planet Kashyyyk, but Chewbacca lives on the planet Endor. Now think about that. That does not make sense.
So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode here on Stone Valley. And of course, this Pumps and Hoses pack, which is what this is all part of, comes out in the next couple days. If you haven't got it already or are looking to pick up this DLC pack, check the link in the description below. Pumps and Hoses pack. And you can pick that up and, well, seriously make some serious cash in Farm Sim. And as always, a huge shout out goes to our channel members. Cheers to you guys. Thank you so much for your continued support. And folks, I will see you guys in the next video or live stream. Have a great rest of your day. Folks, I'll catch you next time. This is Klutch. Making some serious cash with Pumps and Hoses. Holy shnikes. Over and out.